yes, I moved to Texas. I moved to Austin. And the last video I posted, I was in Houston. I was staying with my dad. I think this one, yeah. Hey y'all, literally the definition of a long time no see. I literally have so much to catch y'all up on. I'm not gonna do that now just because I have some meetings. I've been working since 7 in the morning. I have changed my hours since working remotely. Y'all, it's been over 3 years since I've been working remote with the same organization, which is actually insane. If y'all know, y'all know. If y'all been with me since your girl was in undergrad, yeah. But if y'all can tell, at least by the title, yes, I moved to Texas. I moved to Austin. And the last video I posted, I was in Houston. I was staying with my dad. As y'all know, I was saving up. Well, some of y'all know. If y'all are new, you don't know. But I was saving up to do this move. And yeah, I just have like literally so much to catch up on my community. I have my retainers in, that's why I'm talking a little weird. But I want to do a quick little haul. So I went to the Asian market, which I love so much. This is my first time going to the one in the Asian markets. They had nothing. My goal was to go in there and find a red snapper or a branzino. They had neither one. So I ended up getting a redfish. I really wanted to have a branzino, but I had went to this place out here. It's called Haywire, which is like one of my favorite happy hour spots. And they had a redfish with like rice and mashed potatoes. And then they also had like some crab meat on top. It was actually a 10 out of 10. So I bought that. It was literally dripping in the car, y'all. So I don't have no car out here, and I Uber everywhere. And the lady put it in the wrong way, and I'm like, what is this dripping all on my seat? But this is my fish that I'll be cooking today. I bought some eggs. Also, I barely have groceries. I have so much to catch up on. But long story short, I just moved 2 units up. So I was staying on the 4th floor of my apartment complex, and now I'm on the top floor because literally the first week I moved in, the neighbors above me were loud. I had to wait all the way until August. Mind you, I moved here in June. I had to wait till August to be able to move into this place. So I have not furnished my apartment. One, because the furniture that I want is insanely expensive. I got like my bed and like all of that little stuff that I need to barely be home throughout the day because of my neighbors. I literally was working remote at cafes, restaurants every day. Came home, showered, sleep. Like it was just a routine. But yeah, again, I will give y'all the rundown a little later because I have a meeting soon. I got some red bell peppers. Let me move y'all back a little bit. Also, the first day I moved here, I went grocery shopping. I spent like $500 in groceries. Totally forgot that you bring your own bags or you're gonna have to pay and get all these bags. I have so many HEB bags, and I love HEB down, I will say. If y'all haven't been to Texas yet, HEB, their protein choices, they're like meal preps, like pre-portioned out meals. It's literally amazing. I got tissue, use the tissue in the car to wipe up the spill I made. I got some kimchi. They did not have, oh, I was saying like they didn't have the branzino or red snapper. They didn't have rambutans, which I love so much. They barely have fruit. It just, yeah, I'm gonna have to go find another market. I have some fried chili paste. I have red curry paste. I wanted to make a curry filet, which I still might, or I might make chickpea curry another day. I got 2, oh, this is where the spill was at. Yep. I have 2 red potatoes and 2 regular yellow potatoes. And then See what else I have. I have some coconut water and some soy sauce along with green peppers. I think I got 2 green peppers. Yeah, 2 of those. And I think I got 2 red. Yep, another red curry paste, y'all. And then some parsley. And then I have, oh, she put this all in there. I got garlic, fresh garlic, avocado, lemon, and a lime, and an onion in there. And all of this came up to like $58, which is cool. So yes, let's put this up. I have like some other groceries. So I moved yesterday. I had a mover come and him and his crew moved all of my stuff, which again, I didn't really have much stuff from my previous unit to this unit, and like de-assemble my bed and reassemble it and all of that good stuff. And then the only thing I have left to get is my like light bulbs that are outside. And then I have some groceries and then some trash. So I'm gonna get all of that stuff today, and then I gotta pay my like rent today. It was like very weird. Since I moved, they like charged me for like only 18 days from my previous unit, and then I gotta pay the rest from today to the end of the month, and then I gotta come back and pay rent again, y'all. It's actually so annoying. It's so weird, but it makes sense though. Technically, I was still paying like a full month of rent. It was just like split. But I'm about to hop on this meeting, or I'm about to put these up, hop on the meeting, and then I just have to like do a sit down with y'all to just run down like a quick little update. I do want to show y'all, it's basically an empty apartment tour because I don't have anything in here. I'm literally leaving on Sunday to go to Atlanta for almost 2 months. So your girl just had plans. I just knew like, yeah, when I get back, I'll have everything fully together. But right now we just live a life. So I hope y'all enjoy this fun week. It's Pride this weekend too, so I'm so excited to take y'all on it. Gym time, and it's a little pre-workout snack. I actually just bought some more groceries, so I'll show you groceries earlier, but I got some groceries delivered. I didn't feel like doing a grocery haul because I was still working. I was just trying to hurry up and finish work for the day. But pre-workout snack. Let's turn my lights on. I'm going to have these lightly sauteed rice cakes. I only have a little 2 bits. I only have a little bit of peanut butter left, but this is the peanut butter that I use. And I actually got this honey from Marshall's. It was only $6. And I know honey would be expensive, but I bought this pack of bananas. So I'm going to use the smallest one, and I'm going to freeze the rest of them. All right, so we are about to make my little snack, which consists of 1 rice cake. I need some peanut butter. Got my peanut butter. Dang, I was using a lot. Thick. I'm saying back when, you know, day at work was pretty long in my opinion. It was a lot of just like data and stuff like that I had to do, and like research focused stuff today, which is fine, but sometimes annoying. But cheers, gym time.
We go round in circles, searching for love. We go up and down, lost and found, searching for love. Looking for something that lives inside me. Looking for something that lives inside me. You won't break my soul. 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 I'm telling everybody, everybody, everybody.
time making my smoothie with this peanut butter, this is strawberry banana peanut butter protein smoothie, but with Oikos vanilla yogurt. So we all about to taste test together. Cheers. It's actually really good. It's more smooth because of the yogurt, but it's 20 grams of protein, so that's good. Anyways, gym chest was nice. I did upper body. I only hit glutes. That machine, I forgot my pad for the barbell, so it's hurting my neck. So I only did 2 sets of 5, 6, I forgot. And then I didn't do abs today or core, which is fine. But I did 10 minutes on 9 incline, 3.0 speed for, actually that was cardio. No, I said core, yeah. I did a 9 incline, 3.0 speed for some cardio at the end. And then I'm waiting for maintenance to finish up painting my bathtub so I can shower, and then I'm about to prep for today's meal. Baby. I'm done. Y'all, I've been waiting to eat a whole fish. Like, look at this. This is just beauty. Like, one thing about me, I've been cooking since I was in the 2nd grade. Like, your girl gonna whip it down no matter what, and it's gonna taste good. So I'm about to enjoy my red fish, potatoes with veggies, broccolini, and we're about to watch Love is Blind UK, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Good night. I just want to say really quick, this breakfast, yeah, very much so good. It's trying to face track me. Stop it. It looks good, don't it, y'all? I have a meeting in like 15 minutes, so I'm about to chow down on this. Maybe it might take my time. We eat on meetings sometimes, but I really don't like being on camera either. But yeah, I'm about to slowly eat this, get on this meeting. I have actually a lot of meetings today, but today is Thursday, and I'm so excited because we have adventures today. that I'm about to take you all on. Good morning. It's a couple days later and I forgot to pick y'all up. These past few days just been a lot of like having fun and stuff, so I forgot to show y'all. But today is Saturday. It's the day before I end up leaving to go to Atlanta, so I got a lot of stuff to do. We are going to a pool party event. My friend is still on waist beads, but I know I did want to show y'all a empty apartment tour because, like I said, don't have anything in here yet. This is my desk area. And then I actually just cooked breakfast for my friends. This is my kitchen. My laundry room is in there. This is my living room. My TV is gonna be there. My couch gonna be there. All of the good fun things. And this is the balcony. Say. Okay. This is my little dump area over together. This is my room. This is Zena. Say hey. And then this is my little vanity area. It's making my stomach hurt right now. And then this is my bathroom, which is super cute. Got a shower and a tub. And then it's me. The camera is like not trying to focus. And then, this is my closet, which I need to fully get together. I had just moved. I told you I moved to the top floor, so I have to like undo these. But all my clothes are still back in Ohio, so I don't really have much. But what's the place? Oh, we'll move over with your other friend.
Where do you want them to sit?
Wherever you think is like.
Well, okay, I have some up here, but I also have some down here.
I probably want them like right above my belly button.
Okay, so
Right there? Yeah, that's fine.
Been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Gone for a year, I don't feel like months. Life moves fast when you do what you want.
We are at this pool event.
Yes, I'm doing what I want. You do what you want. You want.
I'm like all juice and a platter and a jet thing.
There we go. Yeah, and then there's a straw right over there. So you want to mix it up? Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, that's good. Okay, y'all, we got a little strawberry lemonade with strawberries and watermelon.
I wanna call you and get my
We got the jalapeno one, and then I got me a watermelon. I don't think it has anything in there. I think it's just a refresher.
I will make you a link
I'll
right
go
now.
Gone for a year, I know like once. Life moves fast when you do what you want.
I know
In the meantime, just not doing what I want. Just some me time. In the meantime, just not doing what I want. Just some me time. Be on the myself.
It's a couple days later. I am in Atlanta now. I got here on Sunday morning. My flight was at 6 in the morning, and it was a night. I barely got sleep. I was knocked out all yesterday. Last night, some great sleep because your girl was tired. I came here and I started doing a whole bunch of things. But I do want to give y'all an update before I end the vlog. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Just me being back and everything. Y'all gotta get on me. Girl, get the vlogging. Pick that camera up. It don't matter if you don't vlog one of the days. Come on. I would love to also see what would y'all like to see from me. But of course, I'm going to put out what I feel like putting out. It's just like, I don't know. I just be kind of living life and I be forgetting. I document everything on my phone, but I never just do my vlogging, which I just got to get in a mindset of doing. Picking my camera up. It needs to be, it's not something I'm still to this day, even though I've been vlogging since 2019, senior year of high school. It's still something I'm not used to. But anyways, I do want to give y'all an update of just me moving and things like that and why I'm in Atlanta. So I'll go back to in the beginning of the video. I was letting y'all know how I moved to Austin. I was living in Houston for a bit because I had chilled out on travel. Y'all know your girl's been traveling, and I stayed with my dad out there to save up to do this move. I actually, right before I moved, I was in Arlington, Virginia for almost 3 weeks. Just be doing stuff. I was pet sitting, but they left their car, so I got to explore the DMV area, which was really nice. And that's what I was doing on my travels. If you watched my Colorado vlog, I was there for about 3 weeks. The couple had went somewhere to Asia, 2.5 weeks. I was there 2.5, 3 weeks, and I had watched 2 of their dogs, and they kept their car in exchange for free housing in their car, of course. So that was an experience. So I've been doing those things when I was doing solo traveling. And now your girl is stable right now in Austin. Little stability for about a year. I kind of missed it. Although I was traveling, I had places to be, of course. It's nothing like furnishing and making something or somewhere your home and having it come home to it all the time and it be your space. So that is definitely what I missed. Of course, my stuff's still not furnished just because I've been on the go. As y'all see, with me being here, I was doing some traveling in between in June. And it's just like, I don't know. I've just been reflecting on my life the past year. And I'm like, wow, a year ago, I literally lost my brother. I sold all my stuff and I just started traveling to help with grieving. I had got out of a almost 3-year relationship, and life has just changed so much for the better for me. I was like, oh my gosh, I was not in a good place last summer, and I was not in a good place even October. I think that was when I was the most messed up, and even earlier in January this year, it was like that sprinkle of me finishing up some of the old baggage I had. And of course, grief was going to stick with you for a while, but I think me being in Austin has been something so sacred to me. It's been like I feel so grounded. I feel like I belong. I'm supposed to be here in this chapter in my life, and that will bring me to why I chose Austin. So I never visited Austin before I got there. I actually, when I was staying in Houston, I love the weather. I didn't want to be in the cold. When I was traveling, I was not in the cold. I stayed in places where it was, of course, the climate was warm, and I love the heat. And I was there in the winter, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's really nice here. Well, actually, I was there end of the fall, so November. I don't know if winter started, but I'm like, oh my gosh, the weather is really nice. I want to stay possibly down south for a little bit. I visited Dallas with a friend. It wasn't really my vibe, although we was only there for a couple of days. I just know when I go somewhere, I'm like, yes, like I'm supposed to be here. I've only felt that way really for 2 places, honestly. 2.5, I would say. Colorado, I definitely felt like I belong there, as well as Montreal, Canada. I'm not gonna lie, that was a place that I felt like I was supposed to have been there. It could have been Canada in general. I definitely would love to experience other parts of Canada. I was in Toronto, but Montreal, it was something about Montreal. The queerness, the gayness, the openness, the amount of international people that was there. It just was, and I think because it being the first place I visited, it was just amazing. I'm just doing a reflection for y'all. I haven't sat and talked about my travels in a while. That was just, it was nice. It was definitely nice. And then also Colombia. So I have visited Medellin. I was there for about 6 weeks. And I loved it there. Although the barrier of English and Spanish was definitely there, I really felt calm. I feel like I could slow down. Life was just moving at a steady pace. It was nothing too fast. The food was amazing. Of course, the cost of living was it was more affordable out there. But Austin do feel like home. I visited for the first time when I was touring apartments, so I didn't really know much about Austin besides what I saw on social media. I came, visited 4 apartments, chose my apartment. Literally, the apartment I visited, the one I stay in now, was the apartment that I wanted weeks before I visited. So my apartment has a sister apartment. The sister apartment was more expensive due to the amenities, but it's the same apartment complex. It's just the amenities are different, and I think they're newer, but mine is better. Still expensive, but it's just we don't have amenities. They have virtual golf and a sauna, stuff like that. And I've had a sauna and a massage retreat place that was in my complex when I stayed in Ohio. So I'm like, I'm not really missing nothing. I had that, but I really, really love my apartment. So it was the first apartment I visited. I didn't know there was a sister apartment, but the realtor I was working with was like, I found there's one next door. It's the same apartment. And I was like, I was just in awe because I'm like, wow, I've been seeing this apartment for months or weeks or whatever before I came and before I even talked to her. And it's what I want. And I should have just signed my lease after the first visit because all the other 3 I visited was just like, they were not it. So I literally signed my lease that day. I got approved that day. And that was just that story. And I only literally went off of just my intuition. I went off of things I saw on social media, on TikTok a lot, the wellness community. People so spiritual here. There's many people who work remote, so many cafes. There's a lot of events that go on. There's a lot of live music, which I love. A lot of comedy, which I love. I love stand-up comedy and stuff. So it was just like, it spoke to me. Whatever. You gotta just take a leap of faith. So I did that. It's different. Traveling, I traveled to places I haven't been. This color is gonna be I traveled to a lot of places that I've never been, but staying for at least a year and signing a lease is just different than going for a couple weeks or a month. So I love Austin. Shout out to all my Austin girlies and everybody who lives there, all the people that I've met. It definitely is just what I need right now in this season. Some people ask me why did I move to Houston? Too much going on. It was just too fast paced for me. It wasn't for me, for my vibe at the moment, what I needed. I didn't want any distractions. It just didn't get for me. So that's that. I'm excited to, right now, of course, being in the moment, being in Atlanta for about a month and a week or so. But I am excited to furnish my apartment and settle down a little bit so I can just really make my apartment home. But the reason why, this will be the last little thing, just because my throat is literally hurting. The reason why I ended up moving 2 apartment units up was because literally after the first week and a half I had moved to my apartment, the neighbors above me were so loud, y'all. Recently, it was 2 weeks ago, they were fighting. I had to call the patrol. And I was like, I paid too much to be living here and y'all being ghetto. We just not doing that. Screaming and yelling. And I don't play with my sleep. I don't care if people is loud during the day, but when it's time for me to go to bed, and I usually go to bed early on the weekdays, I want to go to bed. I want to go to sleep. I want to put my little high frequency stuff on. If I can hear you over this and you're disturbing me and waking me up throughout the night, no, you gotta go. Or I gotta go. Either or. So I let them know I'm either about to break my lease already and I just moved here a week and a half ago and I'm not paying that fee. Because I was calling them, I was emailing them that whole time. As soon as they started disturbing me, I was emailing them every single day. It's too loud. Calling the patrol, whatever. And all they was doing was documenting it. And I'm like, I'm not about to be here listening to this every day. It was between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. So I was not being at home, or I was sleeping with headphones in. And throughout the day, I would be working at cafes. I would go to restaurants, or I'd be with my friend. I just did not want to be home because I'm like, I don't want to hear this. It's so loud. It's heavy stumping. It was just very disturbing. And I'm not someone who likes to complain about stuff, but that, y'all, I had to complain about. So I finally let them know. They was like, I asked them, is there at least a 6th floor unit? And it was like, yep, it's the same unit, same everything. So it's going to open up in mid-August. And I was like, that's fine. Can you transfer me right now? Let's do it. And I just waited to do anything with my apartment until then. And also, everybody's like, why don't you just get furniture from Facebook Marketplace? And I'm just like, no. There's certain things I would get from Facebook Marketplace, but I don't want I don't want a used furniture. Personally, I just want, there's this store called Living Spaces in Texas. I don't know if they're anywhere else, but they have amazing furniture. So I want a specific couch that I seen there. I got me a bar stool. Didn't get the other bar stools, but I'm gonna get all the other bar stools when I get back. But I just wanted to see, really figure out also what my vibe is, because my apartment last year when I was in Ohio that I stayed by myself, everything was new, browns and just neutral colors. But this time I really want to make it earthy, fit my personality. So I've been playing around with different interior design apps, Pinterest, chat to sketch up how I want my apartment. And I know exactly how I want it. So I'm gonna take my time. Who knows? Even though I signed a year lease, who knows? May might come, or we gotta do a 60-day notice. So March, April might come, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna renew my lease. I'm gonna stay out in Austin, or I'm gonna just be like, I'm about to get up out of here. Like I don't know. So right now, I'm just gonna enjoy the moment. I'm going to continue to do things that bring me joy and bring me peace. And I miss vlogging. I miss just updating y'all on life. I don't have a car right now, Austin, so that's another thing. Since I was traveling a whole year without a car, and then I also thought to myself, I was going to move to a walkable city, and I didn't want a car in Chicago and New York. I don't want a car out there. So let me just Uber everywhere. But I also know I love to just get up and be on the go. So I'm just trying to weigh my options on it's worth it right now. A car note, because also for 3 years I didn't have a car note, and then for a year I didn't have a car because I bought my car cash. So it's just I don't know. I'm just weighing my options. That's all. Yeah, I really miss talking to y'all. I miss just showing y'all and my community life, all the good, all the bad, all the ugly, all the amazing things. So I'm gonna try to continue back with this platform and just take out on this wild journey that I'm on with life and being a 25-year-old, navigating literally friendships, being single, being abstinent. Oh, that's another story time. Oh my gosh. It's been amazing, literally, for how long I've been, and knowing how many back-to-back relationships I've been, and the first time where I just truly been just pouring into myself and not having nobody energy be on me. That's my little spiel. It's my little update. If you got to the end of this vlog, drop a yellow heart, and I will see y'all really soon.